college is supposed to be a major milestone in our lives, and for me it was, but not in a way that I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be me honing my craft, really focusing on my studies so that I could become a success in the field of architecture. But that just wasn't the case. It was thanks to a group of athletes that I volunteered with while on campus that really changed how college was for me. Hi, I'm Athitakis, and I'm going to tell you about how, at first, these athletes that I volunteered with changed my college experience. Next, how they taught me the importance of taking risks. And lastly, how they led me to changing my career. So now these athletes, to be more specific, were the wheelchair track team at the University of Illinois in Urbana-Champaign. The athletes on these teams were student athletes, professional athletes, and even Paralympic level athletes. So there was a wide variety of events and competitions that they would compete in. So what I would do on average is I'd volunteer with them for 2 or so hours a day, helping them either in the weight room, lifting weights, or out on the road for race practice. I found myself really enjoying my time there, wanting my classes to get done faster, to finish up my homework as quickly as possible so I could spend more time with them. I'd often think about better ways that I could assist them, or what new experience I might have when I'd see them today. They really showed me that my college experience should be about something that, I'm passionate about, something that I care about. So it wasn't just my studies, it wasn't just focusing on trying to have a good career or become just a success in whatever I was studying. It was about things that were interesting. And next, they taught me the importance of taking risks, especially for your own goals. So now, since they would compete in a wide variety of competitions, like marathons or the Paralympic Games, they would often have to take risks to try and outmaneuver their competitors. Sometimes these risks would work, sometimes they wouldn't. But it's those ones that wouldn't that were the most impactful. I'd often ask them about those risks after these competitions, and they'd never say that they would regret taking a risk that didn't work. They'd actually say, well, I have to try. I have to do it. It's something that I need to do for my goal, for something that I want. And that's what I took away from it, that the consequences of taking a risk are worth it if it's for your own goal, if it's for something that you really want. That was what I took away from the risks that they were taking. And thanks to learning that about risks from them, they led me to take the biggest risk of my life, changing my career. So now I was at UIUC for 6 years studying architecture, and as each year passed, I became less and less happy with the thing that I was studying. And the future prospect, knowing that that was going to be my career for potentially the rest of my life, made me feel even worse. And what I found was that the time that I most enjoyed in college was volunteering with them, was helping them improve and to grow. When I would see them win a race or a marathon or a gold medal at the Paralympic Games, it made me happy to know that I was a part of that process, that I was a part of their improvement, of their growth. And I wanted to find a career that was something just like that. And so I changed to something that embodies those ideas, physical therapy. I think physical therapy is really about growth and about improvement. And, watching a patient recover from a surgery or an injury or just feeling less pain than they had before. You get to be a part of that process, and it makes you happy to see them feel better, to grow, to change. And so that's why I changed my career, thanks to those athletes. In closing, this amazing group of athletes taught me that my college experience was about what I wanted it to be about, what was important to me, what I enjoyed. It taught me the importance of taking risks, especially ones that may not even work. And lastly, they led me to change my career. They showed me that what I really cared about was watching other people improve and grow and being a part of that process. Thanks to these athletes, I'm starting a new chapter in my life, and I couldn't be happier.